Hi guys, I thought I'd do a bit more in-depth video on the plumbing in the light of day. Now we can see everything. So I want to explain exactly how this is going to work. It's all kind of experimental. I'm trying to get it to the point that I can replicate it any time. The concept is a van on YouTube. They have spent lots. I think they must have spent 40,000 on that van. But they've got recirculating shower, and that's where the idea in my head came from. I was like, this can be done cheaper. But so I've got these are my these are the taps for the sink, the kitchen sink, which lifts up. I haven't done the waste on it yet. That's why yesterday when I was demoing it, I had the little bucket underneath because I've still got to do the waste on the sink. But these come around, and then over here, this is where the magic happens. We still haven't put the gas line in. Don't know if you can see that vacant port on the boiler. That's the gas in. So that's the water in. That's the cold water. We'll try and keep it in shot. That pipe that comes across and up, that's the feed for the water into the boiler, and the one coming down and going back to the wall is the out. You can see that tees off that way to go to the hot water at the kitchen sink for washing up. And try and get under here. It comes down and across, and that's the hot water feed to the kitchen, to the bathroom. And then inside the bathroom, people have seen it before, but I'll explain again, is this is how you can change which tank you're drawing from, whether you're drawing from the main tank or the recirculating tank. So those valves close and open the flow to each tank. Now I'll make I've got more things in place outside in the pumps, so I can explain how that's working. So, as I said yesterday, that one there is the main feed. That's coming from the 80 litre tank, and that's our drinking water, and we're running that on the drinking water filter. I was planning on running a second one of these here to run the boiler on the recirculator, but you could put up with it, but the flow rate's not really adequate for a shower. I want water pumping through. The pumps are fine, they've got plenty of pressure, but that's slowing it to what's adequate for the cold water tap to get a drink of water, but it's not really adequate for a toasty hot shower. So I'll be running a different filter. I've been online and I've found a much higher flow rate filter for the recirculator, which is designed, it is a shower filter. It's a bit more expensive, it's about 25 quid. And I'm also going to put a mesh filter, which is there already about 6 quid, for the pump, coming from that tank for the pump, just in case there's any bits that get through. I don't want to knack the pumps, although they're only like a tenner, and I'm going to carry spares of them for if they go. So yeah, as I say before, up there is the return from the shower tray, down into that, hose fitting on the end, back around, there'll be a mesh filter, into that pump, into the special shower filter, and back up, and that's the pipe for recirculating. So when that's open, the hot water will just loop and loop, being filtered on its way back to you. Like I say, this is all a bit experimental, but I'm hoping to get it to the point where it's all worked and tried and tested, and I know what products to use and where to get them from, and I can just replicate it. But I'm going to test it over the next few months. I do want to get it to that stage where it can just be replicated, because, like I say, Rupert's kind of experimentation for me. I'm trying to make contact with suppliers and make sure I know where to get everything from, because people are already asking me to build these. A friend of a friend has told me to give me 15 grand for Rupert when it's finished. I don't know, because I'm going to be living in it, so I'd have 15 grand, but then I'd have no house. So I might talk to him about building a replica or something like that, which would be, well, if I built it again, it'd be better because I've got more tools and I'm better at it. So the replica of Rupert would probably be better than Rupert, and I'll have all the kinks ironed out and that. So he's got plenty of money, but no time, and that's what happens with these. That's why I've struggled, just constantly trying to find the time to work on it, as well as your normal life, and earn the money to buy the things to work on it. So many people want to do this, and either they don't have the money, and they just do it anyway, and go in a van, rags, washing out of a bucket, or they've got the money and they don't have the time to build it, and they end up buying a coach built or paying someone else to do it. And that's the situation with most people, and I understand that because I've really struggled to find the time and the money. That's what it is. But yeah, if my friend's friend wants me to build him one, I'm going to. And there's also a lady that's been asking me to do work on a transit. But all that's in the future. Just trying to get Rupert finished so we can move in, and then I can play it by ear. But if people want me to build campers, I'm quite happy to stop building houses for other people and build campers for myself. That'd be sweet. And yeah, once I've tested all that plumbing system, I'll be able to replicate that for everybody. And it's not massively expensive, though. Some of the products I'd probably upgrade, I'm running the Mountain Star boiler, which is like 80 quid, and in the grand scheme of things, jumping up to a £300 Truma, like what they put in the static caravans, in the grand scheme of a build like this, it'd probably be worth it. You've got all the British safety standards and everything, so cheap China stuff. The pumps probably jump up to shore flow. Things like that. But I'm just trying to get in my head exactly how I can do this and how I can make it all work over and over again and test it. I want to test everything, and it's testing different products. It's like that. I would happily fit that Deco inverter I've bought into anyone's camper. I'll happily recommend it because it draws 0.6 amps. It's really efficient. It puts out the power it claims, and for the money, you're probably not going to get better. From all the research I've done, you're probably not going to get better until you jump up £300-400 into Victron stuff. And yeah, it is what it is. I think I would fit that over and over again. Batteries, again, you need the AGMs. I've learned a lot, but it's all testing now, and I'll live in it, test it, refine it, so that I can build them over and over again, and without the thinking time. Once it's done and the concept's all proven, just replicating. Whereas with this, just getting those bits of pipe, I had to waste a whole day on reconnaissance. Whereas if I replicate it, I don't have to do that because I'll know. Just go there, get it, order that from there. That saves a lot of time. The logistics of getting the bits for one of these is a nightmare. So much time just Googling, where do I get that? Where do I get that? I don't know, does it exist? Can I hack something to make something? But all that testing has been done on this now, so when I build Rupert's replica, it'll be a lot easier. Plus, I'll be being paid to do it, so the time factor of I just won't work on anything else. I'll just work on his Rupert replica. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. I think you understand how the plumbing works. So if you're building your own self-building, you want to try it, and you can see it's not that complicated. Sweet, guys. Thanks a lot.